Hey everyone, it's great to have you here. I'm Teresa Yunkin, and I'm passionate about helping healthcare companies stay ahead of the game when it comes to new technologies. So, in this video, we're going to talk about the challenges that you may be facing and how I can help. Well, whether you're struggling with managing patient data, dealing with resistance to change, or trying to make informed decisions about new technologies, I've got you covered. Well, healthcare companies face a number of frustrations when it comes to new technology. So here are the top six that I hear all the time. Number one, inefficient management of patient data. So healthcare companies, they struggle with efficiently managing those large amounts of patient data and ensuring that it's accurately stored, shared, and accessible. And with the data tsunami coming, whether it be from fire, patient generated data, AI, you're going to have to be prepared for that. Number two, resistance to change. Healthcare organizations may face resistance from employees, from patients, and from partners when it comes to implementing new technologies. So, people can be very hesitant to change their established ways of working, and it can be very difficult to manage. So, how do you communicate? How do you plan? And how do you make sure that your teams are engaged when these changes come about? Everybody's afraid that AI is going to take their job, and healthcare is no different. So, number three, data privacy and security concerns. Protecting patient data is top priority for healthcare organizations, and we all know that. And with the implementation of new technologies, that can raise more concerns about data privacy and security. So, how do we get the patient data in? How do we consent patients? Are we able to have access to this? Can we share this with our trading partners? There's a whole host of questions that come about. Another one, um, I'm not comfortable exposing our APIs to everybody out there, right? Like that's definitely one that we've heard about, but change is coming and we've got to be a part of that change or we'll get left behind. I think this is number four, uncertainty about return on investments and your costs. Implementing new technologies is not cheap. So, your organization may be uncertain about the potential return on investment of new technologies and the costs associated with the implementations. So, it makes it very difficult to make informed decisions when you don't know the costs. And right now, costs seem to be a moving target across many different arenas, right? Whether it be resource costs, technology costs, data storage costs. All of this costs money, and this is really is a moving target, and having to manage all this can be super challenging. Number five, integration with existing systems. Now, raise your hand if you've had this problem, right? We want to bring in a new technology, but how are we ever going to work with our legacy systems? Well, when you have new technologies, they may need to be integrated with your existing systems and your processes, which can be a challenge for healthcare organizations. It's really hard sometimes when you've got those homegrown systems that everybody is used to, the codes that everybody's used to, workflows that everybody's used to bring in something different. That really is it's a challenge, and change management is a big need in this area to help people understand what it means. So the last one, number six, the frustration is that, and if you guys haven't heard about this over the last, I don't know, 6 months, it's keeping up with rapid technological advancements. So the healthcare industry is rapidly evolving and new technologies are being developed all the time. ChatGPT. We've got blockchain. Oh, look at my hands. Blockchain. We've got many uh, different technologies that just keep getting pushed at us, right? Web3 is coming. I know I talk about I've been talking a lot about fire, and that was leading up to hymns, but right, fire is also new technology that's coming. Now we've got to expose all these APIs to all of our data by the end of the year, all of the EHI. We've got patients coming to us with new apps, right? The technology keeps changing and evolving, and it's happening so fast, especially with adoption around ChatGPT, and patients not being afraid to use it or to explore with it because it started off out in pop culture and then it's moving its way into healthcare. So, keeping up with all of that. all those advancements and determining like which ones will you use, right? Like which technologies will you use now, which will you use later? How do you prioritize? What is the market doing? Where do I sit in the market when it comes to these new technologies? What are my competitors doing? A whole host of questions. It becomes very frustrating. And this moving target can really throw your organization into a tailspin. Well, I'm here to let you know that you shouldn't let those frustrations of that new tech hold you back, because you can book a call with me and we can talk about how we can work together to overcome some of these challenges. Sometimes it's just getting clarity within your organization. Sometimes it's getting clarity in the market, knowing where the market's going to go. Sometimes it's getting clarity on the new technologies that are coming in. How are they being used now? And then creating strategies to implement these new technologies later. So, you know what? You have to take advantage of these latest advancements in the healthcare industry. And if you want to have more of a discussion, book some time with me and do that at a time that works for you. So, let's just start exploring the possibilities together. Again, it's frustrating. I understand why it's frustrating. There are organizations that are overcoming these frustrations. So there is a way out, and you can do it in a sane manner and in a way that benefits your organization in the best way. All right. I'll catch you guys here again next week, where we're going to be having another discussion about Web3 and beyond, emerging technologies in healthcare and technology. All right. We'll see you then. Bye.